This is Thug on the Pivot, giving his opinion on. Shout out to the Pivot, and shout out to fucking Brandon Marshall. I mean, another. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna play this. This is Thug giving his opinion on therapy on the Pivot. Another show I want to highlight where black men get real therapeutic. Shout out to Ryan Clark, my man. I think Russell Wilson is corny. Shannon Crowder. Shout out to those boys, man. Shout out to black men.
Fred Taylor.
Shout out to Fred Taylor, my guy. I've done that show. Shout out to black men getting therapeutic and vulnerable on some of these shows.
My big sister, my big brother, my dad, my mom, my OGs. I listen to y'all. Like, it's really a slap in the face to me. If I, you know what I'm saying? I just was telling my girl that, like, I don't think you need a therapist. I don't think I need a therapist. I feel like I feel like I'm not a man if my girl get a therapist. It's like, damn, you actually call somebody and listen to what they got to say over me instead of just listening to what I'm telling you. I just feel less of a man.
You know, in that, there's obviously things that happened through the calls being released that did affect your relationship.
All right, we don't need that part. What he had to say about therapy is the part that took off. Distinguished panel, how do we feel?
A lot of us think.
What do you think?
I just want to ask him, what happens if you're wrong? Like, you don't listen to a professional. Listen to me. But what happens if I give you the wrong information or the wrong advice?
I think it's embedded in us in the neighborhoods that we grew up in that therapy is frowned upon. It's not until I came up here, because when I was put into therapy or as a kid to go speak to somebody, it was based off of my behavior.
Mm-hmm. But Spofford wasn't therapy.
I didn't go to Spofford. Watch your fucking mouth, nigga. What I'm saying is that that is frowned upon, right? And
for women too, though.
No, not women. But he's speaking about himself as well. He did mention initially, I don't need a therapist.
Right, that part I got. You know what it was for me? Because I agree with you. Like, him saying I don't need a therapist, that's not shocking. It's disappointing.
It's a stigma attached to it.
On brand?
It's not for him, just for people.
Yeah,
you know? Yeah, I'm with you.
I also think it's okay to not feel like you need therapy. Maybe he does, but maybe he doesn't.
Feeling like you don't need therapy is different than feeling like therapy isn't needed, like in general. Mm-hmm. And I'm with you. Like, some people, a lot of people feel like they don't need therapy.
Right.
And neither one of what y'all said is what he said.
I know. That's my point. So that's why I was. But when he said he would be disappointed if his girl needed
even worse than disappointed. Right. I wouldn't even feel like a man. I feel like less of a man.
That's the part. That's why I asked about.
That's what stuck out.
Yeah, that's what stuck out for me. That's why I said for women, because it's like, if he just said for himself, okay, that wouldn't even be newsworthy. But part of what I thought is that a lot of times in our communities we've thought that therapy compromises our masculinity. Mm-hmm. So I would have thought he would have been fine with a girl going, even just on some patriarchal shit.
That still falls on the line of him.
Right.
Like, I'm the man, you should be able to come and talk to me about anything and let's work through it.
Right.
You don't need to go to a professional.
I'm with you. I'm just saying, that was a new spin I hadn't heard before. And then to Ice's point, that suggests to me that people don't know what therapy actually is or does. Because if you think therapy is just being a listening ear or giving good advice, then yeah, I can see you. I don't want this other nigga to give you therapy. I can give you therapy, girl, right? Because I'm your man, I can do this for you. But if people understood what talk therapy is and the layers that it unpacks and the fact that it's a skill that you need training for.
Trained professionals.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
You wouldn't feel like less of a man any more than you feel like less of a man if your girl went to see a foot doctor or a heart doctor or
fucking mechanic.
Yeah, right? Yeah. You wouldn't be like, I feel like less of a man.
I couldn't fix your car, so I don't know what the fuck I'm doing under the engine, but let me do it and then take it to a professional.
Exactly.
Why would you listen to another person and not listen to me?
Because this might have nothing to do with you.
Or you might not be equipped to deal with it.
Talk to you about
or that too.
You just might not be equipped to deal with it. You can't help me with what I need.
What if your girl got some...
Hold up, Parks. Even that adds some of what a manly man's opinion might be. She might be going to therapy to get a better understanding of things going on in her life outside of you, nigga.
Right.
Like, see, and that's the other part. Men be thinking that they are their partner's whole existence.
Yep, there is no life outside of me.
She could be going to therapy, and not her, let me take it off them, but people could be going to therapy to figure out life without you. Like,
bro, people could be going to therapy to unpack some shit that happened when they were a child.
Before we met you, some childhood trauma, my parents... Hey, I'm noticing that how I'm responding to you in this house ain't of a certain nature. These are not things that you should go and speak to your man about.
At all.
He's off.
Yeah.
Right. He's off.
A professional. Somebody who, like you said, they are trained to deal with this. That's who you want to talk to.
Let me tell you something, dog.
Money.
And I'm saying this, I don't know how much experience y'all got. I done been to every therapist there is. The couples therapist, that last couples therapy we went to, and I say it all the time, she was trained, licensed. You could tell she had a gazillion years of experience. My girl found her on Google because she did one of these TV shows that we like. Mm-hmm. We was watching one of the shits on Netflix.
Okay.
She liked the therapist. She looked her up. Her price said, I'm on Netflix giving therapy and I'm good at this. So we went. She kept that shit so brief. It was so fast. It was 1 hour. And we left there and got it together.
Got it.
We left there and got it together. She was a little too honest with us.
But that's what a professional could fucking do.
She's there to say, hey, you got a problem with this. He's going to keep doing that. If you love him, what are you doing? Hey, you're hurting her. If you love her, you're wasting my time, but I got it because I'm $900 an hour. Like, we can talk through this, but this is going to keep happening with him, and this is going to keep happening with her. Now what? See, a lot of therapy is just getting you out of your own bullshit, too. Mm-hmm. Whatever justifications and rationalizations you made up in your mind and your brain. There was a part in that therapy where I was like, hey, no, stop, don't you tell her that. I love her. She's sitting there being too honest. He feels like this, that's why he's doing this. Shut your ass up. We're going to be together. So therapy, it gets tough. It gets tough, and it's tough for people to hold that mirror up. But it's preventative in a lot of ways and helpful in a lot of ways. I'm not going to Teen Summit us out here, but his voice is so loud and powerful. Yeah. It's sad when that's what comes from it, and then you hear his album, and it sounds like nothing but a man that needs fucking therapy.
Mm-hmm. But that's his therapy. That's his way.
It's not. That's not therapy.
It's not his therapy.
That's not therapy.
What?
Let's have
Who's
that
talking
talk.
back to him?
You just hit the nail.
Let's
on the
have
head.
that talk.
And we got to stop because we said that everybody does that. Oh, that's my therapy. No, it's not. That's just an activity you do oftentimes to get away from the work that therapy would actually have you do. Oh, shooting pool is my therapy. Oh, drinking is my therapy. Church is my therapy. And so is my therapy. Nah.
Well, it makes you calmer. It takes your anxiety down when you do things that you like or comfortable. If when you speak about something without speaking to someone and you speak about something and you're able to get your emotions out, your anxiety comes down. You start to feel more comfortable and back to who you were.
So that's your coping. That's your coping mechanism.
All right, so
that's
therapy is the wrong
It's not
word.
therapy.
Right.
My coping mechanism.
Right. But the problem is because
which is the antithesis
of
therapy.
Right.
However you self-medicate, however you bandage yourself before you present to the world, that's not therapy. That's just how you surviving out here.
Yeah. You getting by.
Yeah.
Thug need therapy, and a lot of times where we come from, we can't afford therapy. Like my mom was a therapy nut, so I'm a weirdo in this case. And me and my brother was fucking her in that house, not physically, but we was driving her.
Crazy.
So she had to find alternative routes to deal with different children.
Yeah.
I was creative in figuring out how to fuck shit up. So you had to find alternative routes. Everybody don't do that. But if you listen to Thug's Bank interview, like Bank is doing the therapy.
Yeah, he was.
And you saying, yo, I saw my brother die when I held him in my arms. Whatever that story was where you was 3, 4, 5 years old, that's where it starts.
Right.
Niggas don't be knowing that because we think it's normal. I thought it was normal. Yo, my brother put a gun in my head when I was 10. What's going on in your house? Like, you don't know what that does. You don't know that act at 10 is going to have an effect on you at 18, 19, 20, 30, 40, your rest of your fucking life. I'm holding a broadcast hostage now because I'm a big therapy head. But it just bothered me because, again, like niggas always say, our rappers and our athletes shouldn't, there are rappers and our athletes and our entertainers for a reason. Like, once we get them to start talking about how we should be living, mute the mics.
Yeah. It's important to be aware of the power of your impact.
Mute the fucking microphones. And you out there disseminating just wrong shit. I told Corey last week, I'm at the bar at fucking Capitol Grill. They asked me, yo, you want some bread? I say, nah, I'm cool. I don't need no bread. The lady next to me, it's a packed bar at lunchtime. Lady next to me, I say, I'm trying to watch my carbs and my diet because I'm getting fat. And they don't send me the bread. And the lady next to me who's on a laptop doing some work, she says, hey, just want to let you know, it's not the bread that gets you fat. Bread don't get you fat. She said, it's American bread. She said, I'm home making sourdough bread. Mm-hmm. I've been all over the world and had bread.
Yeah.
It's only here that's doing that to you. And this whole, I forgot why I brought that up, but this whole therapy shit with Thug, you deprive yourself of the wealth of knowledge that humans have to give. You just don't know it all.
Right. And the bad side, like I back on Thug, because he was tweeting over the last couple days. And I think he acknowledges he needs therapy, but he tweeted, a therapist can't heal this shit. Like he believes he's so damaged that
maybe not heal, but it can help you deal with,
help you get to a point where, yeah. But that's like, what do you say to a person that feels like, I'm not anti-therapy, but I'm so fucked up that a therapist can't even do nothing with me.
And a lot of times you be shy or embarrassed to even express yourself to somebody. It's not just as black and white.
That's that masculinity part.
It's not as black as white as you're making it seem. See, you said that it was instilled in you from a young child. It's not as black and white. To sit down and talk across somebody, to tell them your business. No, you were saying that I'm a therapy head. You said my mom had to find...
I said my mom was a therapy head because she had to find alternative routes to deal with wild kids.
Got it. And then did that not trickle down to you of why you feel like therapy is okay? By your mom going to it?
I get what you're
saying. I'm not even saying my mom went to it.
Oh, did you go?
We was wilding, so she had to just try shit. Were we so accepting of it early on? No, if that's what you're asking.
Got it. But what I'm saying is,
but she introduced it very early, and we came to grips with it.
I understand.
Therapy, psychiatrist, psychologist, all of the medical shit.
It become embarrassing to sit across. Well, you can feel embarrassed in masculinity to tell somebody your business like that. Like it's a slow pace. I remember.
See, that's why we got to fix it. But you'll shoot somebody.
A lot of times
I remember speaking to somebody as a kid.
We embarrassed about that, but we'll shoot somebody.
I remember speaking to somebody as a kid, right? And whatever I shared with them was used against me. Basically, that can cause trauma. That can say, man, I'm not speaking to a therapist because I didn't go there to speak to somebody to get reprimanded. I went there. It was painted to me that you come speak to me, you come speak, and this is off the record. But when my mother found out, or whatever you told my mom, however crazy it is, then I got reprimanded for it. So
it's a trust thing now.
Yeah, so then now I don't want to. So then now that can pass on. Of course, now that I'm trying it, it's different. Being up here is different. But I also understand people not wanting to share their business with somebody else.
Flip, we can understand all of it. I'm using my voice, and my platform to tell black brothers like you, black brothers like Thug, and black brothers like Ish, that there's trauma keeping black people away from therapy. It's like the resentment. It's like pissing on yourself, and the resentment. It's hurting nobody but you.
Got it.
Therapy is for the people that have been beat down to the beat down. Like, there's still some work you have to do. You have to ignite. Therapy is for the people that are sick and tired of sick and tired of being sick and tired. They're just sick. They're ready to try something. You have to be willing to submit. See, that's the thing. Niggas ain't willing to submit. Y'all willing to go through all that you're going through and get up, dust yourself off, and go fight for more. No, you have to be willing to submit. Yo, y'all won. Y'all did it. My thinking fucked it up. My ideologies, how I was raised, my family, my best friend, my girl. See, that's the thing about him. He ain't even honest with his girl. So you're not honest with your girl. I'm forced to believe you're not honest with your parents. You're not honest to your fan base. Who the fuck are you honest with? I think black men got to start having some real uncomfortable conversations with themselves. We started this pod with holding a mirror up and having that moment of reflection. And you niggas need to do that before y'all get on microphones.
And to your point, Joe, you said it don't hurt nobody but yourself. That's not true. Because you be so fucked up that you start hurting your loved ones and don't even realize it.
Yeah.
So it ain't just hurting you. It's hurting the people around you because you don't just get help.
Doug and anybody else out there that might need therapy, I'm praying for y'all. I love you guys. There's a community of people that loves you guys. Wallow tried to give him some therapy. Like, there's people out there. There's a community out there that's going to try and give it to you. That's going to try and love you in spite of what you got going on. I'd like to always remain in that community. I'm praying for y'all brothers out there. I hope one day y'all get it together.
New Joe Budden.